Hey everyone, how are we doing today? I really hope we're doing what we can to stay strong throughout these tough times. But of course, we are back again with another freaking video. And well, Mr. ObeseToBeast decided to have a interview with Miss Alexandra Rodriguez, formerly known as Learning to Be Fearless. But of course, before we get into that one, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel, including every single person that is a subscriber as we continue to freaking grow. And of course, if you like the video, why not hit that subscribe button? But when I had my conversation with John, there was something in particular that I said. And the response that I got was rather shocking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the clip of that section, and then I'm going to give you guys my overall opinion on the interview that these two had in particular, okay? And it's up to you how you want to take the information, but all I'm going to say is listen to what I say and know what you think I'm saying. But listen, let's get into this real quick. I have one question. I just have one question, okay? Like I said, I was going to make the video regardless of whether those screenshots existed or not. So the question is this. The video that I made wasn't necessarily based on those tweets per se. The video that I made was more based, like I said, if you'd watched it, the video was more based on the fact that when you made the video about Alexandra Rodriguez, you didn't call her out for the real thing that everybody wanted to call it. Now, listen, I know why you didn't, because that's what you do. But obviously, my video was based on, okay, John, I like what you do, but can we not, also talk about what these women are doing to people's mental health, okay? So that was the actual whole big part of the... I just want you to remember the part I said, can we not talk about the mental health? Actual video, to be fair, but you would have had to have seen it to know it. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, like I said before, it's just that obviously in that video stuff, yeah, obviously I made the main thing that, but to be honest with you, that wasn't even the pure focus of the video. You see what I'm saying? I understand why you want to keep talking about it, but like I said, I've made the video. I said what I said for the reason that I said it. I understand you're uncomfortable that I obviously used the screenshots. I get it, but again, like I feel like we're talking about something that.
Okay, fair enough. We'll move on.
It's the least important thing to me.
We'll move on.
The least important thing. The thing that matters to me the most is the fact that there are women on this platform, right? And like I said before, this is not the first time I made a video. And the thing that makes me wonder is this: if I had never made my video the way I made it, would you have actually ever reached out and said, hey, let's have a conversation? Because for me personally, I came in to have a conversation about something completely different. The conversation that I wanted to have with you was, okay, cool, I like what you do, but at the same time though, you made a video about Amberlynn Reid, you made a video about Stella Williams, you made a video about Alexandra Rodriguez. And the thing that all these three women have in common, in my opinion, based on the information that I provide on my channel, obviously, but you have to see it to know, right, is that they all use tactics of manipulation to their audience. And what happens is they are affecting their audience's mental health. Now, for me... Remember, I'm strongly talking about what these girls are doing to their audience. I targeted a lot about what these YouTubers are doing about mental health. Now, again, you may not like the way I do it, but then again, I don't know how you can know it if you haven't seen my videos per se, but I structure my videos in a way to say, hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen, these people are doing madness right now. They're doing certain things that is really going to affect your state of mind. And if you continue kind of like even, if you follow their path, if you try and live it vicariously through them, because you know as much as me, when people watch someone, they get really invested in that person. You know what I mean? They worship that person, to a whole different degree. Just like your subscribers, they worship you. That's why when you made the video yesterday and you mentioned me, they all came over to the video that I made about you and just threw on a bunch of dislikes and a bunch of hate comments without even because they ran the narrative that you were told them about. Listen, it is what it is. It's going to happen, right? But like I said before, I came in to explain what I do and why I do it. You know what I mean? And for me, it's like when I watched your video, I was like, okay, cool. Let me see if I can make another video. Because this is now really been the third video that I would have made based on you saying, come on, John, like, listen, I know it's not the kind of area you're doing, but because you're on a big platform, if you make a video that is basically covering up these women's behavior. Remember, covering up these women's behavior. You can continue doing it using your name, because when you did it with Amberlynn, she then came out on Instagram and then used you as her defense. You see what I'm saying? And then when you did it with Stella Williams, she then made a whole reaction to your video using you as a defense. And then, obviously Alex hadn't done it yet, but I was like, it's going to come at some point, right? So I'm thinking, hold on a minute. I can't keep allowing these women to use you, because you're a nice person, you deliver your stuff the way you do. I can't have that anymore, because the more they do, it's giving them more of a purpose to keep ruining people's mental health. Do you see what I'm saying? So bear in mind, I'm obviously talking about the audience that watch these women, okay, about what they are doing. Alexandra Rodriguez is someone that is ruining a lot of body dysmorphia situations. You see what I'm saying? So like I said before, listen, if me making the video the way I made it is what brought you to my attention, would I take it back? Absolutely not, because either way, I've now got your attention, right? Which is fantastic. And my attention that I just wanted to let you know is that when you do make your videos sometimes about whoever you're making it about, maybe, just maybe, maybe if you've got time or whatever, I don't know your schedule, right? If you could maybe look into other aspects that's away from the health. But of course, if that's not your niche, that's fine. Do what you got to do. But I'm just saying that your name right now is being used by some of these YouTubers to help them carry on the narrative, you know what I mean? Which I don't think is fair. You know what I mean?
Which isn't fair, right? But, you know, and I said Alexandra Rodriguez hadn't actually used his name yet. And then what happened? But we'll get to that.
I mean, so when I was making videos on you, I was more holding you accountable for not touching on those bases, or at least saying, bro, just know what's happening around your name right now. You know what I mean? Because I know you live by your name. I know you live by your brand. Your brand is everything. You see what I'm saying? And what you don't need is these YouTubers.
But the thing is, like, you're saying I don't need that, but like, what if I just don't really mind that much? Like, if
it's interesting, he says that, what if he doesn't mind? But he says that he's not a drama channel. But let's continue real quick.
If Amberlynn Reed,
that's fine. If you don't, I would have never known unless you told me. So that's fine. If you don't mind, you don't mind. That's on you. You see what I'm saying?
So when I make the videos, like, I don't go into it to look at the little tiny details, right? Like, I explained this in my most recent video, right? Like, is to talk about an eagle's eye.
To not look into the tiny details. And remember, the tiny details is the mental health effect that these YouTubers are doing to their viewers. But those are little details. But we'll get to that.
View. And like, I messed up last time, right? I missed the where she was lying about getting surgery, right? Totally, I messed up. And I made a new video explaining how I messed up. And that was it, right? Like, when it comes to, again, like Amberlynn Reed or Stella Williams and stuff, like, I'm not trying to drag them in my videos. I'm not trying to like make them like watch my video and have a panic attack. I'm not trying to make them like free.
Now, here's the thing, you know, obviously it's not about dragging. Nothing to do with dragging whatsoever, okay? And this is the problem, right? Why is it that what I said here was avoided? Why was it not taken seriously? Because like I said before, in the video itself alone, the reason why I make these videos and the reason why I don't get bored is because when people reach out to me, I feel the frustration and the pain that they have been going through based on what these YouTubers have done, right? Now, obviously, I said that these YouTubers use his name, and he says, but what if I don't mind? What if I don't mind allowing them to use my name for whatever purpose, okay? Now, I'm not going to put words in his mouth, but with that statement itself being said now, it's clear and evident that all that really matters is how he can make a connection with these YouTubers rather than exposing what they are doing wrong. Now, listen, I already said that Alexandra Rodriguez hadn't made a video about him already. Now, obviously, he says that she messaged him. Whether or not that is true, it doesn't really matter. Either way, it was accepted. So then they end up doing a video together instead. Now, the thing that I found quite interesting about the video itself is that, yeah, there were certain questions that were answered, but the questions that really needed to be asked, I guess. Okay, do you know what? Let's not focus too much on the questions. Okay, I don't want to go into that kind of angle. My thing is interesting is that one of the things that wasn't spoken about is the fact that she deletes comments. And the reason why I want to talk about that is because when I was live with John, anyone that was saying anything mean to me from his community, none of his moderators deleted those comments. None of them really put them on timeout. But in the Twitch, when he was live with Ms. Alexandra Rodriguez, anything that was said that was anything that was negatively said around her name, moderator was on it quickly. They were timing people out. They were deleting comments. So I'm interested though. So it's okay to. So if I voice something that is serious, you know, in a video, and people don't like it, you allow them to still say what they want to say. But when someone is on screen potentially still showing lies because there's a whole big picture, people are not allowed to have a freedom of speech, and that's the problem that we have at hand. Because one of the reasons why people don't like Ms. Alexandra Rodriguez is because she has a tendency to delete comments that she doesn't want to see. So to see that even being happening throughout the interview as well was very suspect. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. And at the end of the day here, we have to ask ourselves, what is the real motive when it comes to ObeseToBeast channel? He says his channel is not based on drama. But the thing is, though, he reacts to a lot of people who are around drama. So it is quite interesting, though. What is drama then? What is drama? What is not drama? Because especially when we talk about the thumbnails and the titles, the thumbnails and the titles are always drama based. Anything. The video itself might end up not being, but either way, there's still an affiliation. In fact, you could say he's not a reaction channel, but at the end of the day, I don't see what is so different about what he does compared to what I do or many others do. You know what I mean? In terms of the fact that we give reviews. Simple as that, right? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day here, it's just interesting to see the body language that was made in this interview compared to the one that I was given, because there was no questions on the phone ready for mine. On this one and this one, Alexander, there was quite suspect, right? But listen, this is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. the thing that again, is just interesting that when people came into their life to voice what they really wanted to voice, it wasn't voiced. So for me, again, this is another example of what I was trying to say to you in the video that I made about him anyway. Originally say that and when I made the video, I said that these ladies are using you as a defense. You know what I mean? In the most polite way possible, but he didn't accept that. Fine, fantastic. So he said, no, it's okay. Well, what if I want that? Okay, cool. But end of the day, it is proof that there is neglect towards how the fans of Miss Alexandra Rodriguez have been treated. You brought her on to have her piece, but the matter of fact is everything that she said in that interview anyway wasn't new. That's why people wasn't happy. But because people wasn't happy, their comments were then deleted. The interview might as well just been done on her page because that's what they do there. But again, it's interesting how, you know, there's a certain level of energy, you know, like, so it's okay for, here's the thing, you portray to be a nice person, but then when your subscribers are coming over to other people's channel or my channel and doing madness, and when I'm on your channel, they're doing madness, but then there's no repercussion, there's no blocking, there's no deleting. But then when the people who are upset with Alexandra Rodriguez come onto your channel to watch live on Twitch, your moderators are on job. They're deleting every single thing that should be said. I don't understand why there's a different level of energy. But again, it's now proving what I'm trying to say here. What I've been trying to say is that, you know, why are we not tackling the real problem? The real problem is what these YouTubers are doing to their subscribers. Why is that not a topic? Why is that not being taken seriously? Which does bring me to wonder, though, if you do not care, or at least showing that you do not care to tackle the damage that these YouTubers are doing to their own subscribers, how do we then know that you care about your subscribers? Just a thought. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm not him. I'm not part of his team. So I guess they have their reasons. But again, at the end of the day, when it comes to the interview itself with Miss Alexandra Rodriguez, to be honest with you, it's nothing new to what we haven't already seen from her anywhere on her page. You know what I mean? Regardless of whether we believe she was telling the truth or not, it's nothing new. It's just that it is evident that it doesn't matter to some people how viewers are affected by whoever they are viewing. And it is a damn shame. It is a damn shame. But you know what? This was so interesting, right? There's this thing that when you are a certain person, you attract people who are similar to you. So when you're a nice person, you attract nice people. Okay. When you are a mean person, right? A mean donut, shall I say? You attract mean people, right? But the thing that I find interesting is that since I've been in this situation with ObeseToBeast, a portion of his subscribers, not a big portion, but a portion of them have been more than that. Remember, this is the nice community. They've found a way to come all the way over to the donut community and give their dislikes and give their horrible comments. But us mean donuts, we, for some bizarre reason, but us mean donuts, none of us have found ourselves to go over to his page and dislike all of his videos or to comment mean things about him. So it's interesting how, like I said, you know, we attract who we generally attract, who we represent. I obviously represent a mean person, but yet us mean donuts supposedly aren't doing anything mean though. It does make you wonder though, isn't it? So is nice the new mean and mean the new nice? I don't know. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, I'll let you have your opinion on the conversation at hand. I just wanted to point out that there are a vast differences between my interview compared to his interview with Alexandra Rodriguez. But at the same time, most importantly, why are we not still tackling the things that matter the most? And that is the mental health that these women are causing towards their viewers. You know what I mean? Okay. And also why are comments now being deleted when that is predominantly one of the biggest reasons as well people have against Miss Alexandra Rodriguez. But nonetheless, each is of their own. And I guess if we continue to get followers from John's side to come over here and continue disliking our videos and to continue commenting mean things on us, well, I mean, so be it. But it just shows that his followers clearly have no respect for his brand, because his brand is being nice. And so where is the nice, you know? Because I know we're being nice, because we're not doing that. But each is of their own. But nonetheless, and to be fair, I do understand there were certain people also had Discord after as well, which was very interesting too. He's one, but it is what it is. Anyway, you ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you're thinking, and I'll see you guys in the comment section. Thank you so much for your time. Peace.